All right. Hi, guys. All right, cool. Alex is in. Okay, everything's working. Everything's good. Yes, we're back. Namaste. What? That's wild. Alexandra just said that that the live. See, that's beautiful confirmation. We got our live stream got interrupted because of dark interference, but the live stream ended at 2 hours and 22 minutes. Wow. So that's the angels and spirit saying, no, 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 no. We've got your back. We're here. It's all good. This is a blessed energy. All right. Welcome in, mi amores. Okay. Give me 1 second as I am turning on some sacred sound. Can you guys hear that okay? Yes. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Now, hold on. I'm gonna close this door. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down just a tad. Okay. So the music that I have playing in the background is Shekinah Rose. I've shared her a lot of times. Yep. Thank you, Merritt. Thank you, Amor. Merritt knows. Yep. It's Shekinah. Shekinah is I found her, I don't even know how many years ago, and I absolutely love her transmissions. She's based out of Sedona, and her transmissions are the real deal for sure. She's for sure. Shekinah Rose. She's a sister of the rose. She's a Isis and Magdalene priestess. So, all right, cool. I like that everyone's vibing with her. Yeah, and this transmission actually is a rose transmission. So it's infusing the healings and this space with the rose frequency of the heart of the cosmic divine mother, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, all the things. But it's just holding that sacred space. So you've had her on repeat this week? Yeah, she's incredible. She's one of the few people that when I'm called, I will listen to her while I sleep. Yeah, she's amazing. You know, and she does, and she's like super tuned in. So she does like this is like a rose frequency transmission. And then she does like Arcturian or Pleiadian or Mother Mary, or, you know, like she does the devas and the fairies and the whales and the dolphins. She's so cool. I love her. And you know what's funny, Merritt, is this transmission, this is the one I used in your healing that I did a few weeks ago. Oh, I love that. I love that you're listening to her. That's awesome. It makes me happy. Yeah, she's incredible. You guys know me. I'm not like a hater. I don't gatekeep. I support everyone. I love it. Like, definitely go follow her. Go check her out. Like, she's incredible. If you're feeling low, you know, the darkness is getting to you, you know, you want to listen to something that you know is like, you know, a good energy while you sleep and all these things, definitely Shekinah Rose for sure. All right. Okay, sorry, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hold the phone. Where did I put my little? Okay, now that we had this whole thing happen, now I can't find my tuning fork that I use. Okay, what in the heck? It's probably like right in front of my face. Maybe that'll this. Nope. Hold on. Sorry guys. Oh, sorry, Alexandria. Hold on, honey. Hold on 1 second. I'm like, I haven't left this room, this space, so it's gotta be like. Oh, I may have. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I put on the couch and my cat, his butt was laying on it. Okay, here we go. All right, mi amor. Beautiful Alexandria. I call upon Alexandria's team of angels, her spirit guides, her dragons, her guides of benevolence, love and light. Sisters of the rose, brothers of the rose, come be with me now. Surround Alexandria in this moment. Surana Shakochini. So just go ahead and close your eyes and breathe. Soriana. Soriana. Surrounding you now with white light, turquoise light, pink light. Suna Shakayana. Shu Saryane Shana. Viryano. Soshana. Shu. Boryano ta Kimena. Sehyano ta. Vishnu Sinina. Surya. Shusana. 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 Shoyanayana, Varyana, okay. All right. All right. Beautiful. And now I call forth Ra, God of the sun, and Sekhmet to lift Alexandria into the solar rays. Thank you. I'm just scanning. Okay. Beautiful. All right, kneel more. And so it is. So what I did was I went through and I cleared, this is what I'm doing for everyone, your auric field, like I said, that extends about, right, we'll say 6 feet out in every direction. It's your auric circle that is around you. I knocked out debris, things you've picked up. There was a few different like cords, attachments to your auric field that were siphoning off of the energy. So I cut those, there was 3 of them. So I cut those away and then just sealed it with the light. Okay. And that's that. And that's what I'm doing for everyone today. Some of you guys may have a lot of energetic debris. Some of you guys may have very little. Some of you guys may have a bunch of cords, you know, or energy, you know, I don't know. So that's what I mean. So, whew, all right. So let's go ahead and get a card. All right, cool. You know what's funny is I had her Rose transmission like on repeat, but for some reason it started playing the next transmission, which is the whales. So I think that's something for you in particular, Alexandria, connecting with the whales, the song of the whales, probably be very healing for you. You got the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Swords. The Queen of Cups, loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for other people, but forgetting to care for yourself. Trust your intuition. A deep love of family and friends. Follow your heart. This is the vibe for you at this time in October. The Knight of Swords. Be very decisive and focused. Be very driven. Events that move with great speed. There's a lot just happening with your gifts. There's a lot happening with your psychic ability. There's a lot happening, you know, in regards to love and things that happen to make your heart expand. Sudden, unexpected changes. Okay, so that's your overall for October. For me, it's just really fast energy of like connecting more spiritually. That's what I think. All right, and I want to see here. I've got my pendulum board, okay? Up and down, yes. Side to side is no. Actually, you know what, Alexandria, since you're here, maybe we'll do that. Think of a question you want an answer to. Think of a question or something you want some clarity on. A yes or no thing. We'll do it like that. And then I'll ask the pendulum for the answer. Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to fix the settings on here. Okay, cool. All right, so you got your question. All right. For Alexandria, please, whatever she is thinking of or asking in her mind's eye, can you show us the answer, please? No. No. It's going side to side, no. So I don't know what that was, but it's saying no. Okay. So that is what I've got for you, mi amor, okay? Hopefully she's still in here. All right. Whew. Okay. So that was for my beautiful Alexandria. Next is Marianne, for beautiful Marianne. All right, and happy eclipse and happy Libra season, Alexandria. And this is just a really beautiful time of year for all of us. I really do. I don't think it, I know it. I know it. And when I say all of us, I mean probably most of you guys that are here in the live chat, a lot of you guys watching the playback through all space and time. Hi guys, welcome. Welcome. You're very welcome, Alexandria. You're very welcome, love. That should help you sleep better tonight. Okay? The eclipse usually messes with people, but it may not. I don't know. But should help you sleep better, and you'll feel it. It'll continue to help. But definitely definitely clean some stuff up in your auric field and close some stuff out. Yeah. Okay. Welcome, Brianna. I don't know if I just said hi or not. I don't know if I thought it or said it. But welcome in, love. Yes, so we've been live for a while. We were live for 2 hours on a different live, and then I got booted out, so I had to start a new live. But now I'm doing one-on-one auric field clearings and readings for people. So if you want to like hang out, or if you want to like check out the other live where I did like, you know, we just talked and hung out and stuff for about a lot of things, that is probably below this video. But you're definitely welcome to stay here and hang out. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and clear. All right, now beautiful Marianne. Go ahead, Marianne, mi amor, and just close your eyes. And allow all of your awareness to come into your body. Allowing the 3D reality to dissolve, dissipate into nothingness. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Okay, now I'm scanning. Calling forth Marianne's angels, ascended masters, benevolent ancestors. Soryanaka Shakotatia Shu Sanyana Su. Alright, so Archangel Michael, I ask for your assistance, please. Thank you so much. I ask that you please go through and help me assist me in clearing her auric field while I go into her shoulders and into her heart. So, okay, so Marianne, Archangel Michael is going to be clearing your auric field for me. So, okay, because my focus was brought to your heart and your shoulders and your back. Okay. Shariana Chikiti. Suryanami Dachi. Archangel Raphael and Mother Mary, I ask you to come in. Shoo. Archangel Raphael, sending your emerald ray of healing into the heart. Mother Mary, sending your soft angelic blue light into the shoulders, into the frame and the bones and the DNA. Into the shoulders, into the hands, into the wrists. Suryanacha. And into the throat chakra as well. So, out of privacy for everyone I'm healing for and doing this work for today, I'm not sharing too much, but Marianne, as Archangel Michael clears the energy in your auric field, I was brought to the heart and your throat chakra where there's a lot of webbing and knots and cords. It's like balls of yarn in a complete mess. It's like that. Okay. I'm trying to clear as much as I can, sweetheart, but this is definitely deeper work, okay, that you can connect to on your own. You can do session, cord cutting and this and that, how to clear the heart chakra on YouTube, whatever it is. I'm always here for you also, but there's a lot. It's just layers and layers and layers, and you've been trying to clear it, and then it just feels, for you, it feels overwhelming. It feels like you're stuck. Sending light into your beautiful hands and arms. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Ooh, okay. That's a lot. I was getting ready to say something and then my throat, oh my God. Hold on. I have my phone propped up against my Stanley cup, so I'm like, hold on, I need to take a drink of water. Okay, Marianne, so just sending in light now to the heart, into the ribs, into your arms. There's a lot going on, like energetically, past life stuff, just where your arms, your hands, your shoulders is connected to your heart, your back, your top of your shoulders, and your neck. A lot of stuff that needs to be shooken up and needs to be pulled out, transmuted, and you can do this through breathing, meditation, cord cutting, different things, like I said. But this is a point of what's the point of focus where you would want to go in right now, and this is a point of focus where you can do more work in healing. And spirit guides, I ask you now, please, thank you. They will be connecting with you. If they haven't been already, they're going to be connecting with you, and they're going to guide you to exactly what you need, who you can work with, videos, reels, anything that's going to help you with that right now. Thank you. And so it is. All right. And then I'm just going to use this to just really quickly scan again. Okay. And this is also opening up some energy pathways that have been closed off between your throat, your heart, and then all the way down to like your pelvis, your pelvic floor, your root chakra. So I just opened something up. So you'll feel more energy flowing through there and back up, meaning like through your root chakra, all the way back up through the throat, etc. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, and then this will help also open you up more to your divine authenticity and truth. Okay. And so it is done. Aho. Okay. So it's no biggie, sister. Literally, that is like, that is, if we could actually, like, if every human had like X-ray vision in this way, like where they could see the energy and all the things going on within every single person, none of us would ever be mean to each other. None of us would ever hurt each other. None of us would judge each other, because we would all see what we're all carrying, and it's crazy. So it's common though. That's what I want you to know. Like all this, it's common, and I'm only on number 2 today, so we'll see what else comes through. But that's exactly why I'm called to do these, is because there's just some work that sometimes we just can't do by ourselves. We just can't do it. You know, I'm thankful for all the healers in my life, because there's been so many times where I am like, I need help. I can't do this by myself, and that's okay. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get okay, there's something really strongly, Marianne, around it's the throat chakra. It's your who you really are, your authenticity, your truth outside of society, outside of work, outside of your family, outside of expectations, outside of patterns, outside of programs. Like, who is Marianne? Who is she? Who is she? Where is she headed? Where is she going? What are her goals? What are her truths? What does she love? What does she not love? There's something about that, getting really, really straight and plugged in with your throat chakra and your truth. Okay, mi amor? And like I said, these guides, the spirit, they're helping you already. They're going to help you with like more of that, okay? Whew. But whatever, there was some nastiness, but I just helped, you know, transmute that through my throat. But there's more, like I said, it's layers and layers of stuff, right? So, oh my gosh, how crazy. You got the King of Cups. The first person I read for or did this for was before you, Alexandria. She got the Queen of Cups. This is all about the emotion. Again, it's the heart chakra and see the blue, all the blue, and then the green. Heart chakra, throat chakra. Trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious, someone you can completely trust. Okay, so I think that's a part of it. There's a lot of past life stuff. There's just in general, like trust issues. Like maybe I don't even trust myself, but like I don't trust people, or I don't trust men, or you know, there's an underlying, okay, it's underlying. So I don't know how conscious or aware you are of these wounds, but they're there. Okay. A situation that is safe. That's what I mean. There's blockages around not feeling safe and not being able to trust. That's what it is. A solid romantic relationship. That's what you desire. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's a part of who Marianne is. But that hasn't happened yet. So this is stuff that we can connect to in order to align more with that. okay? This is about emotional mastery. The King of Cups is a master. When you reach the level of the king, it's about complete mastery, right? High frequency mastery. He's got his ships arriving here. So he's like, there's a lot happening. But there's definitely something about like he's on the shoreline. He could get up and just get off the boat and step onto land, but he's like sitting and waiting for something. I don't know what he's waiting for. So I feel that. I feel it's like you have arrived. You are here. There's so much that's so close to you. But this work that we did today just now, and then the stuff that I'm guiding and talking about, that's also like how we open up more to that. Okay. But this could also represent a divine masculine energy, you know, making their way towards you, who's maybe not too far off, 3-4 months away maybe, you know, I don't know. Okay. All right, so Marianne, go ahead and ask yourself a yes or no question, or ask a yes or no question, maybe something you want some more clarity about. Okay, maybe it's about divine masculine, you know, is there someone coming in, you know, I don't know, but just think about something you want to know. Okay, and then pendulum, mi amore. Please show Marianne her answer. Please show Marianne her answer. Yep. Answer is yes. Okay. Whatever your question is, saying yes, okay? All right, that is what I've got for you, my love. I send love. Thank you, Marianne. And happy Libra season and equinox. Okay, and so it is. All right. Susan, my beautiful Susan. I'm so happy to do this healing for you today, Susan, because I know how sick you've been. My goodness, honey. Wow, wow, wow. It got you bad. They got you bad, didn't they? All right. Well, you know, it's also like a really big shadow purge. You know, I can see that. I can see that a lot of the density, it's a sickness, it's a virus, but it's a shadow purge. I can see that for sure. You got sick too. There's more happening than meets the eye. This is a deep spiritual purification. You had to be put, like, you were forced into submission by getting sick. Okay? So, and oftentimes that's exactly how it happens. You know, so you were being called to slow down even more than maybe, you know, and you, whatever it was, you had to, the universe said, nope, we're going to sit you down for 3 weeks. And that's okay. Right? Whew. All right. So, you know what? Let's start with the card and the pendulum. And then I will end with the healing. How about that? That sounds better. All right, and then I think hold on. Oh, okay, guys. Have a good night, everybody. Oh, thank you, Mary. That's really sweet. Thank you so much. Oh my God, that's so funny. The goddess tier, like I literally almost sang that, the Vanessa Carlton, when I said that. I heard that too. I love that you said that. Making my way downtown, dun, 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 homebound. That is so, okay, if you're like my age, I'm going to be 41 in like a week and a half or 2 weeks. That's high school. That was like straight high school. Making my way downtown. Dun, dun. I love that so much. Oh, I don't know how to open this up. Hold on real quick. It says Flameborn Rebel Tarot sent a flower. But like, I don't know how to like receive the flower. How do I do that? Well, thank you so much, sweetheart. I don't know how to receive the flower, but sent flower. I don't know. I'm so horrible at all this stuff. But anyways, thank you. I just want to, I see it. Okay, here we go. For Susan. What do we have? Come on, baby. What do we have for Susan? Susan's one of the ride or dies. Susan, it's time. It's time to get off this freaking roller coaster. What do we have? What message for the equinox and for this rebirth eclipse? Queen of Wands. Wow. The first 3 people I'm working with, every single one of you guys is coming up as royalty. High vibration. Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Wands. That's right, because over here we ascend, we actually do the work, and we become the king and the queen. There you are. This is your vibe. Here's what October and the equinox and the rebirth of this eclipse is doing for you. This is exactly why you've been sick for 3 weeks. You needed a big purge to go through this level up, to integrate it, to really be on that, you know? Okay. Brilliant, talented, independent. Okay. This is all guidance also. Speaks of being controlling. Okay. So we want to make sure we're not doing that. Or if we are, we're controlling in the right ways. There's nothing you can't do. This is about being ambitious and taking action. There's nothing you can't do, be, or achieve, or have. Believe in yourself. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. The need for balance between career and personal life. Bam, mic drop. That's exactly why I said the universe forced you into submission, and you've been, you caught a cold, a virus, and it kind of knocked you on your butt. But I literally said it's the universe's way of making you rest. There it is. Balance was needed between work, career, and like your personal life. Okay. Even if that's like, well, I work and then, on my downtime, I just, whatever, I just relax. Well, maybe it's like, the Queen of Wands, she's fiery. So she likes to have fun. She's adventurous, like that kind of stuff. So I think that's important too. But there you go. I mean, there's your message. You're in a high vibration. So what does that mean? It means that you're in a high vibration timeline, and it means that stuff that is a match to her is happening and coming in. Okay. All right, and let's ask the pendulum, or you can ask for Susan, please. For Susan. Think of your question, Susan. Yes or no question. Okay. What is the answer for Susan's question, please? The answer for Susan's question, please. It's not doing nothing. Maybe that's the answer. I'm just kidding. What I do want to say is, I don't know what your question is, but like let's say it's a question about, okay, try to refrain from questions where another person's free will is involved. Like will this person, reach out to me? I mean, we can get like a yes or no, but that depends on that person's free will, right? I'm just saying, because I feel like a bit of a struggle. So I don't know what it is, but let's try one more time. For Susan. Thank you, Pendulum. Please show us the answer, please, for Susan's question. Yes or no? Yes or no? Nope. It's saying no. It's saying no. Okay. Slightly, but it's okay. So whatever it is, no. Now, when I get like the very slight, okay, it could be like a weak no. Does that make sense? Like strong yes, strong no versus like a weaker no or yes. But either way, it's still an answer, okay? So all right. Okay. So beautiful Susan, go ahead and close your eyes. Lie down if you can, please. And I want you to allow yourself to come into your body. Bring all of your awareness into your body and into your being, allowing the 3D reality to fade away and disappear. Breathing in through the nose, inhaling love, light, faith, happiness. Exhaling everything that weighs upon you. And just keep repeating your breaths as I tune in with your energy. Start to scan your auric field. So, I don't know if you've had any eye twitching. Have you had any issues with your eyes hurting, or your eye muscles hurting, or your eyes feeling extra heavy, or your eyes twitching, like tweaking out, twitching a lot recently? Maybe even over the last few weeks since you've been under the weather? Because I see it. And the reason why is because there's two implants that were put into your both eyes, one in the left, one in the right. Sick. So I'm going to remove these. Okay. And then also just going through and sending light and clearing all through the auric field, bringing up the vibration of your energy, of your frequency in this moment. Because I know it's been low, especially not feeling good. All right, and these fuckers like to feed on us when we're down. Okay. Especially if you've been watching a lot on your phone or your laptop or your TV while you've been sick. They move through devices, they move through social media, they move through the internet. So, okay, here we go. Shoryana shakati ni masha su. Shuna sanatina. Archangel Michael, thank you. Koryana chinia. Thank you, Archangel Michael, transmuting that. Filling, this is your left eye. Filling the left eye back with light. I removed the little implant. Soya. Shoryani. Clearing also, sending in light and clearing through your nasal passages. Saryani. Shu. Sending light into the third eye. down through the sinuses, through the nasal passages and cavities, through the under your eye, like where, you know, your top of your cheeks, going in, washa nina, opening up the ear chakra, sending in light and healing into the ear canals, into the eardrum. There's a lot of ickiness that's been going on. Not just because you're sick. That's not why. This is energetic. Okay, but it's all connected. Okay. Okay. Sending light back in through the ear, into the face. Okay. Now going in to the other eye, the right eye. Thank you, Archangel Michael. No weapons formed against her shall prosper, sealing off her auric field and her energy field with divine protection, protecting her with the 4 directions, the 4 corners, the elements, and all of the love of Mother Earth. Sending this frequency throughout the body, through the vessel. Scanning the eyes again, checking again. Oh, you're good. You're good. Third eye is good. You may have felt like your intuition has been blocked, or your psychic energy has been blocked. Nothing can ever truly block it or take it away, but you know, there was a lot of stuff going on that was blocking the third eye and then the eyes. So okay, they attacked your eyes. They attacked your spiritual eye and they attacked your physical eyes and ears. Okay, moving light down, same thing, down through the top part of the cheek, lighting up the face, the eye socket, into the ear. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Honestly, the commentary on what I'm doing here is absolutely mute and invalid because you have no idea what I'm channeling and what I'm doing. So everyone in here, please disregard anyone's comments about the healing work I'm doing right now. All right, Susan, that was a lot. Okay. Shuna, Serianina, Soryania, Sota, Vehanasha, Soshinimi, Yanato. beloved sister, you should be feeling a lot better, especially in your head and your sinuses. Shuna. So it is. Okay. All right, mi amor. That is what I have got for you. And if you guys are curious, this is raw malachite. This is raw mica and black tourmaline. Okay. Absolutely stunning. Stunning and not cheap and cheap, not expensive. And then this, I honestly don't know what this is. It was gifted to me like several years ago, but it was gifted to me by a mineral scientist, like a biologist or whatever. Really powerful healing crystals and minerals in this guy. I don't know what it is, but this little blue flecks in here, this freaking thing is insanely powerful. So, especially with the throat chakra, I've noticed definitely. So that one got me sweaty. That one got my hands sweaty. Like, that was pretty intense. And I also want to say, there's just so much happening that, you know, there's way more happening in the quantum than what you can see happening in the physical when I'm doing this work, right? Susan, your lower right, the right side, your lower back on the right side. Okay, I don't know if that's been bothering you, but I see it as it has been bothering you. If you can take a bath, like an Epsom salt bath, there's definitely some energy there that needs to be moved. So like a hot Epsom salt bath or a shower with the intention of cleansing away anything that's, you know, needs to go from these areas, but that's what I'm seeing too. So I just wanted to say that. But, you know, again, this is stuff that you can connect to and move through on your own. But, you know, I'm always here. So, okay, I love you, sister. All right, so that was for my beautiful Susan. Happy equinox, happy new moon, happy all the things. Like, there's too much to, like, there's too many transits to, like, pinpoint. Okay, so my beautiful Merit, right? Merit, yeah, Merit is next. So number 4, Merit, and then Alex, Brenda, and then Kuldeep, and then I think that's it. You felt hot and sweaty too, yeah. And I should say that. So if you guys are in here and you're also watching, okay, I want to be very clear. Because this is public, okay, I'm very, very cautious energetically. Too cautious, probably. Very cautious. Because nothing gets past me. Like, I mean, I don't want to say nothing, but you know what I mean. So as I'm working on you guys individually, your energy is completely shielded, okay? So as I'm working on you energetically in the quantum, you are totally shielded from anything or anyone that can see this, okay? So number 1, your safe space, okay? Number 2 is that, okay, you're here, yay, yay. Number 2 is that you can absolutely, all of you guys who are watching, you know, you're just in here hanging out, okay? All of you guys who are watching, you guys are also shielded and protected from anything I'm working on with the person I'm connecting to or my energy or anything else, okay? So I throw shields, bam, bam. Trust me, before I even started these lives, those shields and intentions were already up, okay? So you guys are shielded and protected. Who I'm working on is shielded and protected. I'm shielded and protected, okay? We're all protected and shielded here, okay? Now, what Kuldeep's just said is absolutely. You can be tuning in and watching this, and you could also be receiving maybe some of the clearings or feeling the energy move. So you might be actually helping me and helping the beloved soul that I'm tuning in with. You might be helping to move some of that. But you could also just be feeling the intense energy of the work, which could also create the heat and the, okay? So different for everyone, but I just wanted to be clear. I wanted to make sure, right? Okay? Because if you don't know what you're doing, like if it's someone who, you know, like if I didn't know energy like I know energy, right? Like, you know, like, for instance, it took me a long time to hone in on these skills and this work that I do. I just recently, like over this maybe last 6 months or so, and I think I've only done like maybe 2 of these lives besides this, where I've done these healings or done kind of work like this on a live. I don't do it. And I did not do it at all on live stream for like 3 years because I would not put other people's energy in jeopardy or do that just to look cool or something. Like, give me you know what I mean? But I see it. I see people out there doing that. And it's really dangerous. So I don't know, to each their own, but I just want everyone to know that you're safe, you're good. I don't mess around with energy at all. I've been under extreme dark attacks by demons, by other people, by, you know, by groups of people. Like I've been on that side of it like plenty of times. Like, so I take it very seriously, very seriously. So, okay, I just wanted to say that. I should have probably said that in the beginning, but. Hello, Ali. Hi, Ali. She's like, what is going on? Okay, so I actually started my live stream like a few hours ago. So there's another live stream under this. I got booted out, so I had to start this new one. So in the first one, it's like 2 hours of us channeling and talking and collective stuff. And now this is just one-on-one auric clearings. I'm doing auric clearings, and I do a little mini reading for you for this new moon eclipse and equinox. So that's what you're seeing right now. Okay, and I do have a couple spaces left. So if you're interested in maybe receiving, then all of the info is in the description box for, oh wait, shit, it's not in the description box for this live, because this is the live I had to start, like, emergency start. Thank you, Alex. So Ali, if anyone is interested, okay, just let us know in the chat, and one of my moderators or myself will give you the info on how to proceed. It's also in the description box of the live stream under this live. So, okay, thank you, Alex. Thank you, by the way. Oh my gosh, literally, I feel like I have to use the restroom again. Dang it. Okay, you know what? Let me go do that real fast. Sorry, Merritt, but I don't want to, hello, Primordial Waters Tarot. There's so many, like, beautiful tarot channel names coming in. Like, I've seen, like, a few of you guys today. It's really beautiful. So welcome. Welcome. You know what it is? Because you guys know I drink a lot of water and stuff. So, like, I'm always peeing. I always have, like, I always have to pee. But you know what it is I'm drinking water recently. I was like, oh my God, I forgot about that. Because I used to do it like years ago, and it was so beneficial. Especially with like weight loss and like that kind of stuff, like diuretic things. But like just drinking water. And then I put like in my big like 32-ounce cup, I put a tablespoon of chia seeds in my ice water. So it's like chia seed water, and then like a squeeze of lemon. So it's like lemon chia seed water. But those little chia seeds, man, okay, like, woo, but I pee like 10 times more with that combination than I do just regular water. So that's kind of why. Okay, thank you. I know you're not worried. I know you're not worried, Merritt. Thank you. You guys already know. You guys already know. If I'm on a live for, you know, more than like 2 hours, then I'm definitely gonna start peeing like every like 30 minutes. Okay, all right. So let me just go real fast, and then I'll be right back, and then we'll do Merritt, and then Alex, Brenda, and then Kuldeep, and then anyone else that you know is feeling called. If not, totally cool too. Totally cool with Erica. Erica's here for you guys, and Erica is hungry, so Erica does not mind. All right. Okay. You ready? Alrighty, so let's go ahead and start with the tarot and then the pendulum. So start thinking about your question, okay, Merritt? Alex, think of your question. Brenda, Kaladeep, think of your questions, mi amores, that you want to ask the pendulum. All right, for Merritt, please. Oh, Jesus, criminy, whoa. All these cards flew out and started like going, wow, wow. Girl, it's the Ten of Swords. Wow, I don't usually get stuff like that with you, but that's a good thing. This is a breath of fresh air right here. There it is. There you are. Just like done. You're cooked. You're beyond done. You have learned the lessons. You have buried the shit. You have not buried it, suppressed, buried it like it's dead and gone. It's done. It's over. I am so, like, this cycle is so over. It can't be any more over than over than over than over. And this is exactly the eclipse right here. This is letting you know, because this is cyclical. It's not, oh, you're about to go through a painful ending. It's, which, I mean, granted, with the alignment and the eclipses, that could be a part of it. You know, like I said, it's a wild card. We don't know. That's the beauty of the eclipse, you know. But I think this is more than anything symbolic of, like, it's the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. For me, it's the end of a situation that's bringing you relief. You've been moving through the sadness. The opportunity for new happiness in your life. A weight is being lifted off your shoulders. The end of an addiction. Keep in mind, an addiction can be literally anything. Right? Some people are addicted to playing the victim. Some people are addicted to the gym. Some people are addicted to video games, food, sweets, gambling, right? Shopping, online whatever it is. A melodramatic reaction. Have you had any drama around you? You're done. Universe is letting you know you're done. Now the door is open. All the shit is here. You're moving out, you're moving on, you're moving forward. Period. Point blank. Done. Done. This turns into the Ace of Swords. Okay. I love it. All right. Woo. All right. For Merritt, please. For Merritt, please. Yes or no? For Merritt's question, please. Yes or no? Yep. Yep. Yes, your answer is yes. Okay. I'm gonna move that out of the way. Sorry, let me turn down. I'm like burning up. Let me turn down my AC just like 2 degrees. Hold on. I'm okay, sorry, love. I just wanted to make sure my one window was closed. Okay. So much drama at work, and I deleted the profile following me on Instagram. And awesome. Yep. So yeah, and that's why I like using the pendulum, you know, and like I said, you never know. All All right, sweetheart. So go ahead and close your eyes. All right. Eyes are closed. And now we're just going to bring our awareness into our body, allowing the 3D reality to fade away. This reality of illusion that we live in. We're slipping into the place and space of absolute truth. Archangel Michael, Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, Archangel Raphael, Sutinyana. I ask you to come in and hold space. Thank you. Tuning into the auric field. Infusing the auric field with light now. Lighting it up with white light, soft pink light, turquoise light, emerald green light, royal blue, and gold. Okay. Suna Shana. Your auric feels pretty easy to clear actually. I'm actually being taken to your third eye. Okay. Okay. All right, so I see that there's been some blocked energy in the third eye around your gifts, your intuition. There's actually a wound that's attached to this. So there's a past life wound that's been recently triggered. You know why. It's triggered by other people. This is a, wow, this is a wound connected to your third eye and your crown chakra from past lives where you were mocked, ridiculed, beaten, betrayed. You were called crazy. You were portrayed as if you had a psychosis, and it was around your gifts. And this old wound was recently triggered again. That's exactly what you needed to heal it. It's like the first time you kind of put yourself out there spiritually with your gifts. And to be hurt. Sanyarota, 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 Kena. Okay. Scanning the forehead and the temples, skull, the back of the skull, back of the neck. Opening up the third eye more, clearing that debris away. Sending light to the cords and the attachments connected to the past lives of this pain. Shuna. Soryachi. Su. Vahyani. Su. Shu. Okay. All right. And I'm just clearing out the crown chakra, energetic debris around your crown. It's all cleared now. Third eye is beaming deep purple, blue, indigo, and the crown chakra is beaming lavender and diamond white light again. Yes, okay. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for sealing off the auric fields, placing your sword in front of the third eye and the crown for protection. Okay. All right. And clearing the cord attachments to experiences and people where they've made you question your intuition, your truth, or who made you feel bad about your truth. So it is. So it is, sister. Happy equinox, happy Libra season, and all the things, my love. And so it is. All right. Whew, okay. That one, like, I can feel a lot of, like where, I don't know, like where you're holding a lot of this stuff, you know, like just the whatever energy from it, you know, like just, it's like right in the back of like the ribs, like, you know, like solar plexus area, but like the back of the rib cage, like the back of the ribs in the back, that's where I'm seeing it. So sent in light, okay, but like that, there was releasing, even though I was working on the third eye and the crown, okay, but there was a lot of, anyways, that's like where you were holding it, I don't know, okay, but I can feel it releasing, like that's, that area of my body is where I can feel the pain. So so anyway, so I just wanted to share that too. And so it is. Yes, you're so welcome, my love. All right. So that was for Merritt. And then Alex. All right. I know Alex had to like step out like momentarily, but maybe he's back. I'll give it a moment just to wait to see. Okay, Alex is back. All right, cool. All right. Whoop. Also, this is for everyone, but Merit, because I know a lot of you guys work in environments where there's a lot of toxicity, toxic people around, etc. Black tourmaline. Shungite is phenomenal. I love shungite. Black tourmaline, phenomenal. So I'm using it today. Black tourmaline and mica. I love black tourmaline for protection and transmutation of dense energy. So carrying it or just having it with you at work, on your desk, or if you know you're gonna be around people that are like, you know, putting it in your pocket or your bra or your purse or, you know, like, I don't know. But we definitely want to take extra precautions right now, right? With like protecting our energy and shielding ourselves and calling our power back to us and, you know, doing all these things that, you know, we're supposed to be doing basically, right? Yeah, Mara, I definitely suggest. I mean, if there's another protection stone that you feel more called to, then, you know, of course. But, you know, like a lot of people like obsidian and, you know, there's different protection crystals, honestly. But I really love tourmaline. I've always been partial to black tourmaline and shungite. Yeah, you have shungite. Yeah. So, yeah, but definitely like black tourmaline is super, I think it's super effective, super, super effective. And then, you know, and then also like having black tourmaline like in your home, you know, or at your front door, you know, like my front door is like a trap, like not like a trap, but it's a trap for negative bad energy. So, you know, if someone tries to come into my or comes into my home and they don't even realize that they're packing some bad energy, it's gonna get filtered and caught at my front door because of the crystals I keep there. And also I keep in a bowl of water next to my front door. I have a rose of Jericho that floats in water. So basically, yeah, but it's just, you know, we have to be energetically responsible. And right now it's super intense. And anyway, so. But honestly, I don't even know how to spell shungite. Oh, you know what? I think you spelled it right. I think just instead of an O, it's a U. I think it's like shun. Like you shun. Oh, we're shunning the darkness. We shun you, darkness. We shun you with our shungite. Oh yeah, I have to wear a big chunk of it around my neck. Yeah, for real, right? I know. It's like so crazy out there, but I just throw up my energetic shields, you know. I put on my energy, my light armor, my spiritual armor. I'm good to go, you know. But no, it definitely helps. Definitely helps. All right, so Alex. Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. I'm just kidding. All right. So, Alex, go ahead and we're going to just start tuning in. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm going to pull the card first and then ask the question. Alex, please, for the equinox and this Solar new moon eclipse. Woo! 9 Pentacles. Ooh, that's a good card. The 9, right? The 9th month, September. So it's, for me, it's the end of a cycle, but it's well, let's see what the card says. Enjoying the fruits of your labors. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. That's pretty much the gist of it. So what it's saying is that this month, or the equinox, the equalizer, the equilibrium, is it's bringing some things in where, you know, there has been balancing in the material realm. This is a card of abundance. It's a card of being single, abundance. Like, it's basically the 10 of Pentacles, but on your own. You're single instead of, you know. It's the only difference. The 10 Pentacles means there's someone with you versus, right? That's, to me, that's what it is. Hard work that has led to luxurious lifestyle, or life, a luxurious life. Buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self-employed, enjoying your solitude. There it is. All right. So I guess this is what you want to envision right now. All right. And, oh, the pendulum. That's like the epitome of harvest season. All right, for Alex, whatever Alex's question, what is the answer? Oh wait, there we go. Because I had it was like, anyways, yes, no, okay. For Alex, what is the answer? Nope. You see how fast that went? That's like a hard no. Like a super no, 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 no. Like that. See that? It's going freaking nuts. That's what I meant earlier by the energy. So sometimes it's like, you know, and then sometimes it's like, no, like that, okay? All right. So that is what, okay, so there we go. So that is the message for the equinox, for Libra season. And then you got the pendulum thing. Okay. All right. Alrighty, ready? Okay. So go ahead, close your eyes. We're gonna close down the eyes. Close down the eyes. Allowing all of your awareness to come into your body. Our body is our temple. It's our altar. It's our home and safe space. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling, letting it all go on the exhale. Calling in Archangel Michael, beloved Yeshua, Melchizedek, Mary Magdalene, and Mother Mary. Mother Mary, I ask for your assistance in governing and bringing healing into the heart for Alex, helping his heart open and expand. Okay. And then tuning in to the auric field for Alex and scanning. Shurniana. Suriana. Sending in golden light and royal blue light ray frequency into the auric field. Creating a sphere, spinning, starting the sphere into momentum. And lifting the sphere up, 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 up. And continue circling. All right, and now I'm going to go into the solar plexus. So there's, okay. All right. Solar plexus definitely needs some love here. There's a lot going on inside the solar plexus. There's like, I don't know if you actually get pain, like physical pain, where the solar plexus is, which is basically like, you know, below like the chest, like where your rib cage meets, you know, like right in there, like where it, right? So it's like right in there in the top of like the tummy, or, you know, but I'm feeling physical pain from it. So I'm feeling like the physical tension, there's a lot of tension, it's like a squeeze, feels very tight. Okay. All right, so solar plexus, sending in golden light, calling in Ra, sun god, connecting with the solar rays, sending in solar ray energy into the solar plexus. Just a lot of little, like little, I don't know how to say it, like little shadow attachments. They look like little like dark attachments or something. So sending those out. Okay. Lighting up the abdomen with the solar rays, yellow, gold, orange. Sending it through the back. Okay. All right. All right. Archangel Michael, I ask you to come in and help me with the auric fields. God. We've got a hole. Okay. Thank you. All right. Sending in light, preparing, shielding. Okay. Sorry, I'm totally in the zone, Alex. But I'm working in your auric field and your solar plexus. So you could probably, I'm sure you could probably pick that up. But okay. Hold on. Where's my thing? Shaking out the solar plexus. There's a lot of density in there, in the abdomen. Filling it with light. Tuning back into the auric field. Okay, everything looks activating the light. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I cleared what I could from the solar plexus. There's a lot going in there, hun. So I would look up solar plexus, anything, and connect to that, how to clear, open it up more, just whatever it is. Meditations. I honestly like, yeah, okay, meditations are great, visual, whatever. But honestly, I would cord cutting, whatever, um, but connecting with that. And the best way to heal the solar plexus is, what is the solar plexus? It's our power center, our willpower, our literal power, our confidence. So, if we're having a lot of shit that's triggering us or coming up or that happens that affects our confidence, our security, our, like when I say security, like, do I feel really secure in everything that I do, or do I have insecurities here, right? So insecurity, lack of confidence, like lack of willpower, or just feeling powerless in this way or that way, right? So that's all solar plexus. Okay. All right, sealing off. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you. He's putting up protection around the solar plexus. So while this works itself out, or you move through this, or he's shielding that for you. Okay. All right. So that should definitely help. But like I said, there's more work to be done. So it's an area of focus for you at this time. Okay. Shuryana Shana. Suryaniyana. Yeah, I would definitely the solar, the three lower chakras, but like definitely like solar plexus, and then the root chakra especially. Okay. All right, and then just one more time, sending in the light into the abdomen, into the chest, into the ribs. Okay. All right. There. Okay, and so it is. All right. That is what I have for you, love. So that should definitely help, of course. But definitely, like, like all of us, I'm like, just connecting with it and stuff is going to help as well. So, and doing things that just make you feel, maybe not, like trying new things, doing this, like, oh, this feels empowering. This feels really good, like whatever it is, But I don't know, just look up the solar plexus and all of the things connected to it. And I'm sure you will definitely see things and resonate with things. And then there should be guidance there too, to help, with that. I'm always here, but like I said, you can look into this stuff and, right. Okay. Woo! I'm like, it's only like 5, so I have 7 people, but like Alex was number 5, and I am whooped. All right. Granted, I did talk for 2.5 hours straight on the first live, but okay. So happy equinox, all the things. Namaste, Alex. Sending love, honey. All right. Brenda, and then Kaldeep. I think Brenda was in here earlier. I usually just give it like a minute or so to talk. see if they pop up, because there's always a lag time in the comments. You're so welcome, Alex. You're so welcome, love. Yes, yeah, Allie. Yes, love. Sorry, I just saw your comment. I'm trying to like go through. Yes, if you want to book a space to receive the auric clearing and then to also receive a little mini message, and ask the pendulum a question. It's $50 is the energy exchange, so it's $50 USD. And you can send. Sorry, hold on one second. Sorry, okay. And you can send the energetic exchange to PayPal, Cash App, Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. On PayPal and Cash App, it's just all one word, Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. Zelle, same thing with Zelle. It's gypsycowgirltarot@gmail.com. And the only one that's like a little different is Venmo. And Venmo is Gypsy Cowgirl _tarot. So that's the energy exchange, $50 USD. And you can send it to one of those. Again, Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Gypsy Cowgirl _tarot, and then Zelle is gypsycowgirltarot@gmail.com. Or if you need me to repeat it or anything, just let me know. But that's it. That's it. And then you just come into the live and you say, oh, I paid, you know, my name is, you know, Stacy or whatever. And then I will verify and then just add you to the list. So you're welcome, love. You're welcome. And then also like, the first live I did earlier, you could always go, like, it's under the description box over there too. So this was an emergency. I got kicked off the other live and I had to start this one right after. So I didn't have time to do all that stuff in the description and all that. So, okay. All right. So for beautiful Brenda. So Brenda, let's go ahead and get a message for Brenda for the equinox. What is this new moon, equinox, rebirthing or birthing for Brenda? Ace of Pentacles, it came right out. Actually, you have two aces. Look, bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. This equinox, the new moon in Virgo and the equinox and Libra season, there it is. That's your alignment. That's what this eclipse is eclipsing in for you. But you know, it hasn't been without trial and tribulation. This is a big win and a victory. So Ace of Cups, that's a new relationship, some kind of new partnership or a deep friendship. It could also speak of a new romantic experience, a love letter, a new home. You could be moving, I don't know. Awakening of your psychic abilities and spiritual insights. All right. So there's that. And then the Ace of Pentacles, that's just like really big, like solid material realm new beginning. Like it could be like a new job. It could be like a pay raise. It could be you know, a bit like your business takes off, like whatever it is, but it's like money, 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 money. A windfall of abundance, wise counsel, and good fortune. An exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, a significant purchase like a home or a vehicle. There you go. Love that. This right here is total Libra season vibes. Absolutely. Equinox. Fall equinox. Or spring equinox for some of you guys. Okay, so there you go. So wonderful, Brenda. So Brenda, you've done some work, girlfriend. You did some work. Because if you didn't do the work, those cards would not be coming out. All right. And also, I want to say, with those two aces, stay in your heart and don't cling to those outcomes, right? You know what I mean? Like, yes, you got the message, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like, don't create a block or a resistance in the energy by like starting to like overthink that or obsess. Oh, you know, it said maybe a new partnership or a new romance. I wonder who that could be and when it's going to happen and none. Is it going to be my DM from the past or is it going to be someone new? All of that kind of stuff will create the block. It'll create resistance in the energy. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think you are. I'm just sharing that. Okay. Yes or no question for Brenda. For beautiful Brenda. Whoop. Yes or no? Yes or no for Brenda? Whoops. Yes or no for Brenda? Yes or no, please. It wants to say yes. Yeah. That's a yes. All right. So the answer to your question, Brenda, is yes. Yeah. But it's not like so far today, the strongest answer that's come through with the pendulum was for Alex. And that was like a really big, like, no, where the pendulum was like flying, you know? Like I said, there's no difference in the energy where as if like, you know, as if someone's like, yeah, but no, kind of like that, you know, like, no, but versus like, no. So I want to make that clear. Okay. Like if it's like a feint, it's like, yeah, but maybe there's room for change, right? Is my point. Okay. So that was for Brenda. Okay. So Brenda, my love, here we go. We're going to get into your healing now. All right. Well, maybe she popped off because she was on here earlier. Are you still in here, Brenda, love? I know you were in the live like for most of the time, so I want to make sure I don't. Oh, maybe she's not here. And was it Julio? I'm not just doing readings, I'm doing actual like auric clearings. And there's a $50 energetic exchange. If you are interested, just let me know and I will give you the information. But I'm not just like pulling cards or reading for people today. I mean, I'm doing that, but also doing the auric clearing. Okay. Well, I gave it a few minutes. I was just going to wait for Brenda, but. Okay, cool. All right. All right. Hold on. I just realized my tree was off. There we go. Look at that. How cool. No, it's like. Anyways, I didn't even realize it had gone off. It was on its little timer thing or whatever, but I've had this little tree for years. I got it at like the dollar store and it's like one of my favorite Halloween decorations ever. I love it. Okay. All right, so here we go. Brenda, my love, go ahead and close your eyes. I'm using this biofield tuning fork. This tuning fork carries the frequency of God's source, of Om, of the crown chakra, 136 hertz. And this is going to send in a ripple and a vibration of extreme calm, serenity, and relaxation. All right. So what I'm being called to right now is there's a lot of, in your energy field, in your auric fields, and you know, in your mind, in your body, etc., etc. There's a lot of tense energy, tension. Okay. This has to do with external forces, the external world, but there's also your internal world. A lot of old stuff coming up, being triggered. This is how I see it. It's opportunities for healing, but it's creating a lot of like tension, like tense energy for you. All right. All right, love. So go ahead and just breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just very naturally, very organically. And we're coming into the body with the eyes closed, bringing all of our awareness into our body, into our heart, into our vessel. Bringing that awareness into what we feel. How do we feel when we come into our body? How does that make us feel in this moment? Do you feel safe in your vessel? Do you feel safe in your body? All right. That's the biggest thing, is a lot of the tension that I see in the physical body and in your energy field, it's from not feeling safe. It's I don't feel safe in this world. I don't feel safe in my life. I don't feel safe in my body. I don't feel safe in my future. I don't feel safe right now. Maybe I don't feel safe financially. Maybe I don't feel safe where I live. Maybe I don't feel safe going into the grocery store anymore. Whatever it is, but it's an accumulation. It's a cluster of tension not feeling safe. Okay. So I'm going to clear some of this tense energy out. And send some light and love into your root chakra. There is a dire, dire need for breath work and meditation. And I know that you do this already, and I know that I know you do the things, but every single day, non-negotiable, every single day. If you do this every day already, then it's an increase in efforts. If I meditate for 15 minutes every day, then I need to increase it to 30 minutes. If I've been meditating for 30 minutes a day, I need to increase it to 45 minutes to an hour or longer. Okay? So it's like this. Shoryana chit satyani. Archangel Michael, Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, Isis, ancestors of benevolence, for Brenda. Calling upon Brenda's higher self and her inner child who does not feel safe to come out and play or safe to be in this world. Surya Nikina, Shorya Namini, Sehvya Nasha. Calling in soft pink light rays, infusing the auric field with the soft pink blushing rays of light of the rose frequencies of the heart surrounding Brenda, infusing her auric field with this light and love, compassionate flow of energy to come into herself, to pour into herself, as she so willingly pours into others. Saryana Tiana. Su. Scanning. Okay. There's two different spots here. There's two different holes in the auric field. Shuna Sana. Archangel Michael, I ask you to come in now, please. Saryani, removing all dark energies connected to this energetic debris that is all over the auric fields, sending it out, sealing off the holes now. Okay. And releasing everything that has been holding on to her auric field, her body, her mind, her spirit. Shona Sarya. No weapons formed against her shall prosper. Suryani. She is now shielded from this. Alright. So the auric field looks good. Right now it looks much better. And then we're going to go down into the root. Connecting to the inner child and the inner child wounds connected to the root chakra of not feeling stabilized and safe and secure from a very young age. Shoryana. We ask for the inner child, for the adult self, to nurture and love the inner child. Brenda, this is you sending love and nurturing energies and light to the little girl inside of you, the little girl who's been in hiding. She's been afraid. She does not feel safe. She does not like this world. And this started from a very young age. And for privacy reasons, I will not be going further into this, but I am detecting father wounds, especially father wounds, and definitely mother wounds as well. We all have father, mother wounds. I don't care who you are. I don't care how great your childhood was. We all have them. So I want to make that clear for everyone who's also watching. And I'm just sending light, so much loving light into the root chakra, into the inner child. Your inner child is very happy to see me and to bring this awareness to you. So you're going to want to really, really love on your inner child right now. Tell your inner child how loved they are, how supported and held they are, how safe it is, how safe they are, how protected they are, how it's okay, they can come out. All these things, because they've been in hiding for a very long time, 30 plus years easily. All right. Whew, sorry, I had to like, because I'm literally just sending light. Okay. Let me get. The inner child is so happy. She's smiling. She's like, so I don't know why I'm getting like, I don't know. Maybe she likes sweet treats. Maybe it's like, go get yourself a milkshake. Because she keeps showing me like a milkshake. Like she wants a milkshake. She likes milkshakes or you know, a smoothie or something. I'm seeing a milkshake. So I don't know if that was a treat that you loved when you were a little girl. Like maybe you really loved milkshakes, or maybe your parent or your dad would make you, I don't know. Something about milkshakes, but she just really wants to be loved. And that's a big part of the resistance and the energy flows and blockages that you experience as an adult. It has to do with the inner child not feeling safe, and then the adult does not feel safe. And this sense of not feeling safe has gone on since, you know, a very young age, since you were a toddler. All right. So what we're doing is we're clearing some of this tension, some of this energy, this old stagnant stuff that's stuck around all of this. We're clearing it out so there can be more air to breathe in the chakras, or just in general in life. Okay. Opening. You are safe. You are secure. 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 You are loved. So loved. So safe. So secure. It's okay to feel safe here and now. All right. I think your little inner child really needs a treat, Brenda. I think she really wants a treat. You know what I did for me and my inner child have been decorating for Halloween already, but sorry, hold on. But you know, the other night I was craving sweets because my period is my feminine cycle is synced up with the new moons right now. So I started my period today, so I've been PMSing. And I've been craving brownies, baking brownies, the smell of brownies, the chocolate in the, you know what I mean? My inner child, my little Erica I loved brownies when I was little. I love baking, I still do. So what did she want to do? She wanted to make brownies, and guess what we did? We made brownies. And that made her very happy, along with watching Hocus Pocus, along with decorating for Halloween. My inner child is so happy right now. She's a happy girl. And that's what I suggest with you. Maybe it's not going to be the same thing, but something similar. She needs some happy time, some special time. You both do. All right. And what I'm doing as I'm doing this, I'm not just doing random hand movements. I'm actually clearing. I'm peeling back layers of webbing. Okay? It's layers and layers and layers. So I'm going through clearing, going through, moving more, clearing, sending in light, okay? So it's the way that I see it. And the way that I see it with my third eye and, you know, my psychic vision or whatever you want to call it is like all these nasty threading and threads and threads. And I have to pull them apart like this and then clear them. And then guess what's underneath that? More webbing that I have to untangle and clear and get out. And then what's under that? More webbing. And do you see how it works? Okay. And I'm not just talking to Brenda. I'm talking, this is how I see a lot of what I see, like when I'm doing this work. Okay. Do I see demonic attachments? Yes. Do I see, yeah, that's more like in my 1 hour, like one-on-one, like full blown, let's get into it healing sessions. These are mini, so I try to do what I can, you know, with the time that I have. Okay. All right. Shoryanisha. Sahyana. Shusana. All right. All righty. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you so much. And thank you, Brenda. All right. This is your nervous system. This is cortisol. This is your parasympathetic nervous system, or what parasympathetic, I'm not a doctor, right? But this is your nervous system. This is your nerves. And this is a big part of what connects to that. It's a sense of, I just don't feel safe. I don't feel supported. I don't feel safe. And that's your inner child. That's the little girl within you. And she needs to know how loved she is. She needs to know how safe she is. She needs to know, because that is you and that is your soul. And the inner child is like subconscious and soul. And it can, our inner child, just like the subconscious, right? It's all connected. It runs our reality. So if the inner child feels unsafe, we feel unsafe. And when we feel unsafe, then we don't feel safe to love. We don't feel safe to receive. We don't feel safe. Do you know what I mean? And then our 3D will keep responding to that. So this is a big like breakthrough energy, I think, for you. Okay. So, all right. So Yeshua, my beloved Jesus, my beloved Yeshua, Mary Magdalene coming forth with beloved Yeshua, both masculine and feminine. Infusing balance between both energies within her and in her root chakra, especially the masculine energy. Thank you, Yeshua, for bringing that healing in. All right. And Mother Mary is going to be mothering you, all right? She's going to be all up in your grill, all up in your energy, mothering, all right? Because I don't know how, you know, I don't know. It's not my job to know that kind of stuff, but all I can say is from a very young age, your inner child felt like they were very unsupported and very abandoned. All right. Probably because you were different, because you didn't think like everyone else, etc., etc. All right. Okay. All right. Where's Brenda? All right, lovey. Whew. That is what I've got for you, sweetheart. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm scratching my eye. Got a little Erica eye itch going on over here. Okay, that is what I've got for you, mi amor. I send you so much love. Thank you. Happy equinox and all the things, okay? And I hope you and your inner child really make some progress together, because really all she needs, and I promise your life will change. Your life will, and you may already be doing this, but she really, as soon as I saw your inner child, she looked at me and she had tears in her eyes, and she has her arms out like this, like she was waiting, like she was waiting for me or you to find her and to pick her up and to wrap her in our arms and to say, you are safe. You are safe and loved She was like, yes, pick me up, love me, love me. It was like that. Okay. Whew. And so it is. Okay. So that was for my beautiful Brenda. And last but certainly not least is called Deep. All right. So we're going to start with a card and then your question, and then we'll move into the auric clearing. Whew, my God. I'm like, it's good this is the last person because I am getting tired. All right, sorry, I was just making sure no one else signed up. All right, hi, Kuldeep. Oh, Julie. Well, I'm glad that you're able to be in here with us because actually Jesus is right here. He's literally right here. He stands right here, and then Mary Magdalene stands on the other side of me. And I pray for your heart awakening, my love. I pray for your heart awakening. I do. I really do. I pray for everyone's heart awakening that has been so conditioned by the church and lied to and duped. I used to be one of them. I used to be one of them. Unfortunately, Yeshua, which is his real name, Yeshua ben Joseph, he never wanted to be martyred as a martyr. All right, so let's do this auric clearing. All right, so for Kuldeep, let's go ahead and get a card for the equinox. 3 of Cups, celebration. Celebrate. 3 of Cups, it's just reasons to celebrate. Over the next few weeks, there's stuff that, you know, are going to make you very happy. It's celebration. You know, there might be like something where it's like, congratulations, like great job, like that kind of stuff. Good news, like, you know, 3 of Cups is, for me, it like also speaks of like, you know, like positive news, communication, stuff like that. So let's see what it says. News that's worth celebrating. Yeah, exactly. Joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancy, or graduation, or literally it could be anything that just is music to your ears. A time for gratitude. I think that's the overall. I think they're just letting you know what? Like this second eclipse, this new moon in Virgo, Libra season. I'm telling y'all, Libra season is the equinox. The equinox is taking the lead on all this energy right now, for sure. You know, everyone's talking about the eclipse and everything and the new moon, but honestly, it's Libra season that's doing all this. Mixed with that, but you know what I mean. So anyways, that's what I get. It's that. I mean, what can I say? It's right here. A time for gratitude. This is also guidance to be in the energy of gratitude, the attitude of gratitude. It also speaks of close communities or chosen family. Your chosen family, soul family, also friends, you know, the people that you choose to have in your life versus the people that, you know, it's your destined life versus your fated life. People always say, oh, it's twin flame, it's fate or whatever, you know. But fate is not what you want to be rolling with, okay? Fate and fated events, fate is like the life you're born into. It's like your south node karmic path. That's fate. Destiny is your soul path. That is something that you connect to when you have an awakening, right? So there's a big difference between fate and destiny. Just want to say that to everyone. But for me, it's like destined family, destined connections. You know what I mean? And I do see that. I see that for a lot of light workers, actually, that in the coming like times, months, you know, it's us meeting more of our friends, like soul family, soul friends, like people who we're gonna like connect to and work with and you know, for like the rest of our lives. It's like that. Okay. So, but more than anything to me, celebration, just happiness, like good times. Like, man, it's been really shitty for a long time, right? For the most part. It's been, I can see it clear as day. For you, Call Deep, it's been brutal for at least 8 months. I'm going to say 8 months, solid 8 months. Probably longer, but 8 months. I'm seeing 8 months. So it's going to be a nice breath of fresh air for sure. Okay. And yeah, and then just like stuff that's worth celebrating. Just, yes, this happened. Yes, oh my gosh, like, yay, like, it's like that. Like, just, yes, fuck yeah, like, yes, like that. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and ask the pendulum. Okay, so you have your question. Okay. All right, so up and down is yes, side to side is no. For Call Deep, for Call Deep's question, what is the answer? For Call Deep? Hold on, let me sit down. I'm like trying to balance my body over here. Oh, there we go. Oh, so much better. I can actually put my elbow down. All right. Yes or no? It's like wanting to go yes and no. But it looks like it's going yes, yeah. Yep. All right, so yes. Okay. All right, so the answer or whatever, and again, it's like not a really strong yes, but it's like more of a fainted yes, but it's yes. All right. Whew. So there's that. And I should probably do a video. There's so much stuff I need to do, but I would love to do a video on how to like work with a pendulum. It's simple, but it is a little bit more complicated than just picking it up and just, you know, like anything, there's a respect, there's energetic laws, you know, like all the things, right? Like I like naming my pendulums. I ask them what they want to be called, like what kind of work we're going to do together, you know, like different things, just like my crystals and things like that. But anyways, okay. So for Call Deep, there you go. All right. So, whew. Now we're going to get into the clearing. All right. So go ahead and just close your eyes, my love. And I want you to bring your awareness into your eyes, into the eyelids, and into your body. I feel safe in my body. I feel safe to have my eyes closed, for I can see always with my third eye. And just breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhaling all that you desire, healing, light, love. Exhaling all that doesn't serve, all that's weighing upon you, all your worry, all your doubt and fear, anxieties. We let them go. We let them flow. All right. Scanning and tuning in with the auric fields. All right. So I want you to see the really beautiful golden rays of light, yellow rays of light, purple, violet rays of light, royal blue, and turquoise rays of light all around you, circling you like a big light bubble, an energetic donut. And you're in the center, and it's just spinning and spinning and spinning. As I tune in, let's see, infusing the light into the heart, infusing the light into the temples, into the third eye, infusing the light into the womb, into the abdomen. Okay. All right, so just sending more light into the body. Archangel Michael, Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Isis, Hathor, Kalima, Sekhmet. Come be with us now. Thank you. Suryanishana, Haryaniana. All right, so there's definitely 1, 2, 3, 4 different parasitic energies siphoning off the auric fields, which means just siphoning off your energy, your life force, your energy, your auric field. Archangel Michael, I ask you to come in now. And be with me now, assisting in these removals, in these parasites, these entity attachments, these energetic parasites transferred from other people. All right, so they just hopped. They came from other people. They came from other people and latched onto your energy because your energy was higher. Your energy was in a higher frequency. So, all right. Sahyana Shakota Shanami Shanami Krishna Shonami Sa Shu. Thank you. Archangel Michael, sealing the hole, sealing the cavity, the hole, with light. All right, Sahyani. Sahyavona tiarata shatoyani Sehyana a Vahriano Chu Bo Kai Horiana Sahi 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 Shoo. Sending in golden rays of light all through the auric fields. Shoryana into the divine sovereign dome. Sush Saryana Vehiko Dasha. All right. Ooh. So, key. Hold on. There's another cord, an attachment. I didn't see that. This is in your shoulder. This is in your right, like collarbone of your shoulder. Okay, so shh. Sarina Tokash Safi. Thank you, Archangel Michael. All right. Suryana. Again, in your collarbone, near your shoulder, right side. Like right here. Right here, Kuldeep. Right in here. Okay. All right. Plucked it out. Healing the wound, the energetic wound. Apparently my cat is helping. All right. Thank you, Seiji boy. No, he's good. Cats are master alchemists and transmuters of energy, especially when it comes to darkness. So that's really good that he just jumped up like that too. All right. Okay, now sending in light, infusing the body again with light, lighting up the vessel, lighting up the auric field, scanning, scanning, scanning again. So you had, I don't remember what I counted now, but like, we'll just say about 6. Yeah, I think it was like 6. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like parasites siphoning off of the auric field, okay? Cleared those off the auric field, okay? And then that's when I saw the parasite. That one's not really a parasite. It's more of a like a ethereal, like a cord. It's a cord, attachment cord. That was the one that I just saw on the shoulder. So I removed that, plucked that out, sent light into that. We sealed off the auric field. Okay. Sealed off the chest. This was an attack. This was like, this is connected to the heart chakra and the throat chakra. It's like in between. Okay. So, so that was something that the way that I see it, energetically, emotionally, maybe even physically, because I'm seeing like pain, like maybe like tension in your collarbone, your shoulder, or like maybe you have had like something irritating you. I don't know, but it's an irritant and it's now gone. It's now gone. All right, so. All right. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. Archangel Gabriel, I ask for you to connect and help her with the throat chakra as well. All right. That feels good to me. All right, and we're just going to end. The biofilled tuner, black tourmaline and mica, sending in protection and absorbing any last little debris of negative energy. This should help you sleep better, but especially tonight. You might get thirsty. You could start yawning a whole bunch. Usually when I do energy clearings or healings with my clients, especially if it's like a true, you know, like longer, like it's, you get very thirsty. By the end of it, you're tired, you're yawning, you're releasing so much energy, it's crazy. You'll sleep better, you know. Definitely feed your body some healthy stuff. Or, you know, a lot of souls right now, you know, with the eclipse portal and everything, a lot of us aren't even hungry. Our appetite feels suppressed. It's not suppressed. Our body isn't, our appetite isn't suppressed. It's our you know, everything is ascending and a shifting and purging and right. So it's literally like our body's way of kind of fasting, you know, and purging, and just, and that's fine. So if you're not hungry, you're not hungry. If you are, you are. You know, if you want a steak, eat a steak. If you want a banana, eat a banana. I don't know. Great. Whew. Okay. That is what I've got for you, Mia Moore. So that was for Beautiful Cold Deep. So blessings, happy equinox, happy new moon, happy Libra season. Thank you, and that's it. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for being on today's live stream, you know, for however long, for 4 hours, something like that. Whoops. All right. So, okay. So sending love to everyone. Like my lipstick's like coming off. Sending love to everyone. Thank you again. And yeah, not a lot of people. It's one thing if it's a live stream where I'm doing like collective readings, like the first live, then people will rewatch that because it's collective. But people don't watch, you know, unless you were getting read for or something. People don't watch the playbacks of, you know, the healings and things like that typically. Some people might, just out of curiosity. But anyway, so I remember I was saying that. Basically, you know, if you got a healing thing today, right, you know, not a lot of different energies are going to be tuning in on that, is my point. Like, people literally don't watch the playback of these, you know, or if they do, they'll realize, oh, these are like personal readings. I don't want to watch this, you know, they'll go look for another video. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome, Kuldeep. Oh, I love you too, honey. Thank you. And I send love to all of you guys. Thank you again. And listen, apples to oranges. I can't speak to other healers. I don't care about, you know, people get so hung up on, you know, because I know a lot of you guys are healers, right? Like, what I do, what you just witnessed, what you just received, just like my channeling, just like my reading, just like Akashic readings, just like everything I do, it's intuitive, it's soul guided and led. It's not coming from some, you know, not that there's anything wrong with like teachers and mentors, of course not. But my point is that it's all just coming from soul memory. I just roll with it. I just do what I see and I share what I see and I do what feels right and what I'm guided to do by my higher self, etc., and my heart. And this is what happens. So, you know, maybe you're a healer and you need that message of like, who cares how everyone else does stuff? I had to create my own space. I had to create my own readings. I had to create my own niche. It's all just a reflection of me though, you know? So what you see outside here is what is in here, right? That's just how I roll. So, and that's what I will do. You know, I'm not like a Reiki master, level 7 certifications up the wazoo, like, none of that. That's great. That's great. That there's a reason why there's stuff like that out there. But this is all just intuitive. And it's never led me astray. And it's never led anyone astray that I've worked on or worked with. In fact, the opposite. That's how I know what I do is real and so powerful. Not because of me, but because of you guys. Because you guys tell me, holy shit, this happened and this happened and this happened and this happened. Or you do a reading with me and it's the same thing. Mind blowing. Like, you know, it's right. So anyways, I'm excited to see many of you guys stepping up, leveling up into your gifts, into your whatever, you know, you got going on. I'm excited for Libra season. This is my absolute favorite month, favorite time of year, favorite season. Everything about this time right now is just, I'm so happy and in love with just everything right now. And no matter what detours the eclipses push you into, like me, for 6 months, I planned and co-hosted a spiritual Magdalene retreat in southern France, and I couldn't end up going, but everyone else did. This is the shit that happens. So, and all we can do is trust. So if you're being redirected or if something happens, you just trust that. You trust it. Don't question it. Don't micromanage it. Don't beat it to death with your ego. Just surrender. Okay? That's how it was supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to go. All right. Right? Okay. So have a beautiful night, everyone. Thank you, mi amors. And I will see you with more videos. I'm going to go eat something. And then, I don't know, it's like almost 7 o'clock here. So I'm going to eat something, but I'm like wired up. I'm tired and exhausted, but I'm also wired up. So maybe I'll do a couple of recordings for Zodiacs or something. And I'll probably be working till like 9 o'clock. But for right now, I need to go eat. So thank you, my loves, for trusting me to connect with you, to read for you, to heal, like to clear energy, to do this kind of work. That's a big level of trust. I know a lot of you guys, you don't just let anyone do this. You don't just let anyone connect with your energy. You're very protective, like I am, of my energy too. And so it's an honor and a privilege to connect one-on-one like this or through personal sessions with you, okay? So thank you and have a wonderful day. Happy equinox, all the things, okay? All the things. Mwah. Bye, guys.